Hey guys, Retire on Dividends here, back to make the weekly update on my options trading and swing trading journey. And guess what? I made this video about 5 minutes ago and I screwed up. I did not add the sound. I did not add myself to the stage, freaking StreamYard. So I was talking to myself and it was muted the whole time and I have to redo it. So let's try to do this the best we can. All right. As always, I have an option spreadsheet, and that talks about some of the basics, as you see, about the wheel strategy. But in summary, basically what I do the wheel strategy on TSLL. But if you're looking for more information on options basics, feel free to check out my playlist. I recently did a whiteboard video, had some interruptions, but I think it worked out okay. Or just go to YouTube in general and search options for beginners. There's a lot of good stuff out there that you can learn. And as always, I trade TSLL because I can afford it, right? So how much do you need to say you can afford it? My number is 10 times the amount of, 10 times contracts. So if you look at TSLL, one contract is 100 shares. So one contract is essentially $800. So if you take $800 and multiply it times 10 for 10 contracts, that's about $8,000. So yes, I have about $8,000 that I can do 10 contracts on TSLL. And the reason I want to be able to afford 10 contracts is in case I get in trouble, meaning in case my cost basis is just a disaster and I can't complete the wheel. I can't sell calls on it. Like if you sell puts and the stock just tanks and tanks and tanks, it's okay if you have the money and you could sell more puts as it goes down. Of course, you have to have the thinking that it's going to recover at some point. If it doesn't, then you're screwed. But that's the risk with options, right? Obviously, there's a risk, or else you wouldn't be getting this premium. So again, hopefully that made sense. But yeah, some of the others, some keynotes here. Bitto is one I want to trade at some point. But again, it's crypto. It's crazy. $24,000 I would need. TNA I consider, believe it or not, the safe play in quotes, but you need $35,000, which I do not have. And this is a 3X freaking fund. So 3X TNA. So 3X the small cap stock. And then TQQQ, which is also nice. It's kind of 3X QQQ. $74,000 you need though. So that's a lot of money. All right. So let's get to it. I'm going to go down the line real quick. So on 6/21, I had an $8 call right here, right? I sold this on June 5th. I got $36. So for this to actually get assigned and I'd have to sell my shares for $8, TSLL would have to close yesterday, the 21st, above $8. TSLL closed at $7.97. So since it was below $8, this contract expires worthless. So if you look at action in column T, it expired worthless. And guess what? I made 110% annualized yield, which is pretty damn good. So that call, guess what? I get my shares back. I could sell more calls on it next week. Awesome. We had a put here. This had a strike price of $7. Again, the only way the put would get assigned if TSLL would go below the $7 strike. However, I actually closed this early because, it cost only 3 cents at the time. I got 30 cents when I opened it. I paid 3 cents to close it. In the end, I made 27 cents per share or $27, which yielded approximately 140% yield. So I did a buy to close on that transaction. All right, let's keep going down the line. And then we had another put, 750. So again, did TSLL close at 750? No, below 750? No, it closed at 797. So this one also expired worthless. And this one I was brave because at the time the stock price was 748. So selling a put above 748 is considered in the money. So I sold in the money. I got 53 cents per share, which is $53. And guess what? That had an annualized yield of 234%. And so this transaction expired worthless. I kept my premium and I got back my fronted money of $750. Outstanding. All right, let's keep going down the line. Next, we have another put. This was a 650 put. But again, I closed this one early. It only cost 2 cents. Got 23 cents to open it. So in the end, I got 21 bucks. What did this yield? 168%. So again, that was a buy to close. Pretty simple. All right, next we got 2 more calls at 8 bucks. Both expired yesterday. But as we said, TSLL closed below $8, just below $8. So I kept the premium. I kept 38 bucks. I kept 47 bucks. And guess what? I kept my shares. So perfect scenario. Why? Because it closed right below it. So I kept my shares. And guess what? I could sell calls. If this stays at 797 on the open Monday, I am selling calls. Probably one a day, but still, it's awesome. But again, action, expired, worthless, both of them. So right below that, I have an 850. So obviously, if the $8 expired worthless, the 850 expired worthless. Got 37 bucks. Again, unbelievable. Look at these annualized, yields. 205%, 246%, 207%. These numbers are crazy. And then we have a put that's expiring next week, June 28th, $7 strike. Don't have to worry about that as of right now. That's still open. We'll see how it goes. We have a call for a $9 strike heading into next week. Got about 20 bucks for that. We'll see how it goes. But again, we're looking good. And then there was another put with the oddball strike price of 773. Where do these strike prices come from? Well, if there's a forward or reverse split, any type of split, and the options chain was already established, then you'll see some funky numbers depending on how the split went, right? But yeah, that's why there's a 773 option. I actually sold this put in the money, right? No, I'm sorry. I did go out of the money. I went 4% out of the money, but still, I didn't care if I got assigned because there's supposed to be a dividend payment very soon, right? So I got to look out for that. But and I'm okay, right? If I get assigned, I get another 100 shares and I get paid a distribution of whatever that is. I don't know when the distribution date is. Last I checked, it wasn't on the website. But again, I wouldn't mind owning another 100 shares of TSLL. But it doesn't matter. I didn't get assigned. This one also expired worthless. And that yielded approximately 188%. I apologize if I'm going too fast, but again, this is my second time making the video because it's stupid StreamYard. Anyway, we have 2 more puts. One expires June 28th. One expires on July 5th. One has a 750, and then one has a $7 strike. Yield 116% and 76%. So, again, good stuff. Perfect week, really, for TSLL. Options. And I didn't even get the trade yesterday. I lost the whole trading day. I lost Wednesday, too. So I had 3 trading days. All right, so for the month of June, I made $488. I'm going to make a dividend for the month of June as well. I just don't know what that is. I will add that. But obviously, we're going to break 500 this month, which is a record. So that's exciting. I got rid of all the calls. We had all the calls locked up, actually. So 4 of them are gone. So now we only have 100 shares locked up with a $9 calls, heading into June 28th. So next week, I could take 4 days and sell a call a day. And I'm going to be making some nice premium because, again, I'm going to sell calls at above my strike price, above my average. My average cost basis is $783. I'm going to sell calls at $8 or above because I don't care if it gets assigned at $8 or above. So guess what? If TSLL goes to $850, I'll sell call at $8. I don't give a damn because the premium will be priced even higher if I sell a call in the money like that. Or I could sell at $850. That way, in case it gets assigned, I'll get the capital appreciation. But again, the options premium is what I want. That's what I'm focused on. I'm not focused on capital gains, but if I get it, great. If not, whatever. So yeah, I have 400 shares I could play with heading into next week. New addition to the spreadsheet. So here's TSLL price. Here is my average cost basis, and here is my put party. I think I had 3 or 4 puts here under 621, all of which expired worthless, which means I did not get assigned any additional shares. So I have 3 puts pending, 2 heading into next week, a 7 and a 750, and then I have a 7 on July 5th. So I'm trying to scatter my puts. So I will sell puts only below my cost basis. I will not sell puts above my cost basis. If it comes down to that and I have to sell puts above my cost basis, that means, guess what? I have to start another wheel. But it's not to that point yet. I've been on the same wheel for quite some time. So in the end, yeah, when this wheel is complete, I'll run the numbers. I'll show you how much I made on this wheel, profit loss, capital gains, etc., premium, and then we can talk about it. All right, so that's a new part of the spreadsheet. Income for the week, I made $78 this past week. I used capital of $3,000 approximately, and that's a yield of 2.57%. And to be honest, I played it safe this week because my June income, I already exceeded my expectation. So I don't even care. I'm just going to play it safe next week too. I don't need to get some big numbers. But yes, if the opportunity's there, of course. But yeah, if it goes to $8, should I sell 850 strike? Maybe. Again, time will tell. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, $78 was the income last week. Return on investment. This is always a hypothetical fun thing. My average annualized return is 263%. Is this a realistic number to expect? Of course not. But that's the number. That's the number that's been happening. That's the number I've been doing. So if all keeps up, then yes, maybe it is realistic. But again, who knows? But I have to use that number. Maybe I'll use it. Maybe I should add a cushion. Should I shrink it by like 20%? I don't know. But let's just use 263%. I could probably, if I'm bringing in 200,000 on options, I could probably, quit my job and retire on options. So let's say I need 200,000. How much capital would I need? I would need $76,000. If I'm yielding 263%, that would produce $200,000 in income. However, that would mean I would have to use all my capital all the time, and that won't really work. So I have a safe capital number of that times 3, which is 228,000. So that's my safe number. That's how much I need to retire on options. So again, this is hypothetical. I always just run the numbers to get an idea of how much I need to retire. So again, sorry that was quick, but that's the options update. Again, I'm tired of talking. This is my 3rd video today, and one was useless because I couldn't even post it. All right, swing trading real quick. I have this watch list. You guys probably heard it over and over, but basically I only trade. Well, I was doing 3 at a time. Now I'm going to do up to 4 because I got to start making some money. The reason I do swing trading, I do it in a retirement account, is because my wife left her job. She no longer has contributions coming in, so I'm using swing trading to make extra income to basically replace the contributions. The goal is $1,000 a month. I am not meeting that, so I may have to lower my expectation. TSLT, no trades for the week. CONL, no trades for the week. TQQQ, no trades for the week. SOXL, no trades for the week. AAPX, no trades for the week. TNA, no trades. MSFX, no trades. NUGT, I got a trade, 30 shares. I sold. I made about $99. You'll see that in the bottom right. NVDX, no trades. No trades for these others. I got Labu, that's pending. We got 20 shares outstanding. Average cost base is 105.10. We'll see where that's at heading into next week. ERT, nothing. Gooks, nothing. Bit2, nothing. And Yin, of course, there's something because I am nearly a bag holder. But my cost basis is 26.71. And I own a shitload of shares, to be honest. I own about 165 shares. So we'll see. I got 4,400 locked up. And again, that's a lot of money. But in the end, right now, my pending outstanding investments, 533 in CONL, 2,100 in Labu, and 4,400 in Yin. That's 7,000. That's out working it. And then once I get 5% or more profit, I'll sell it for a gain. But right now, for the month of June, I'm only at $393, and I am well past the halfway point. So clearly, I'm not going to hit 1,000. So that's okay. Maybe I'll shoot for 500. But that's the update on options trading. That's the update on swing trading. As always, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you were entertained. If not, I will try again next week. Again, I apologize if this video was a little fast, but my car is probably going to be downstairs soon, and I have to leave New York City. Obviously, by the time you guys are watching this video, I should be home, and I may or may not join the premiere. But either way, I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you would like to help out the channel and you did enjoy this content, please make sure to hit the like button. Or if you want to help more, you can always share with your friends and family. All right, guys, thank you for watching and have a great day. Later.